Tongo! At the sky. Who won that? Nyaki Janet Pratt. Who won that?
Madawika.
Madawag ka. Gwena. Halito. Sio.
Buenos dias. What's that white?
Which is good old good morning.
Yeah.
¿Cómo está?
Good night last night, right?
Yes,
Had
great night.
Great speaker night. Great food. I had probably 3 bowls of meat gravy this morning that was left over.
Bro, I had grape dumplings.
Yeah, grape dumplings were good. The bread was good. Stew was good.
Fran,
Yeah.
brother Fran.
was
But what not,
all-
brother?
All good yesterday.
Yeah, I had grape dumplings, y'all. Probably the greatest thing since sliced bread. I mean, I'm about to go down there and eat some more.
Eat some more?
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
them up.
Yep.
Yep.
good
So
speaker.
shout out, Netta Tat Tat.
Yep. Good.
Hooked
Good
it up.
food. Then our speaker Jeremiah Williams did good. There was a lot of tears already. Just like probably a couple minutes in. And he was a good speaker. Went through a lot, but overcame a lot, and still continues to thrive.
Yeah, still wants to help.
Yep. And
Still wants to help.
so hopefully we'll see him around more often. He wants to, come volunteer with us or hang out with us. And so hopefully we get to, expand our network of volunteers. And so that was a good night. They did Concho Carnival too. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, we had a lot of out of towners come actually for the speaker night, which worked out perfect. Worked out great.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Everybody that needed to be here was here. See my bro Corbin. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a great night. Great night. Great night of fellowship. Great night of recovery. We need more of that. We need more of that around here. So
Yeah.
felt good. Felt good. We got our new mic.
Yeah, mic
Well, we've had these.
We just stole a table.
Yeah, we stole a wood
on.
table so they can actually work.
Yeah,
So,
instead of just flying off. So hopefully these work.
yeah, hopefully this works out.
Yeah, now we can just lean
I
back
feel like a rapper.
Yep, good stuff. And then, today's a little slow day, so we finally get a little break.
Yeah.
We've been at it since 7 or 8 days ago, just nonstop.
Yeah. Which is part of what we do. It's just part of it.
Yep, I know. I gotta help my wife with helping set up a wedding for tomorrow. I know you're going to a wedding.
Yep.
A lot of weddings this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to a wedding. Then I think we're going to stomp dance afterwards.
You gonna bring your gourd?
No, I don't think they do that.
You could just rep.
No. When I'm down, we've already agreed. When she's up here, we'll go by my way. When we're down there, we go by her way. So, which is fine with me. Culture is culture to me.
And then being cooperative in different cultures, I think is
definitely
huge. I think there's a meditation the other day actually about
you got to respect other people's religion.
Yeah, I know my wife and I do that. Like I'll go to church with her to support her.
Good morning, Julia.
She'll come to gourd dances with me and stuff to support us, and so
Julia came last night.
See,
Julia came.
More and more coming.
So that's awesome. We appreciate that, Julia. But I'm gonna have a full weekend. Hopefully I get to go do my laundry at some point.
Take it to the wedding.
Yeah. But got grape dumplings. We got meat gravy and rice. That was stew.
Dry bread.
I felt like I did pretty good with the stew.
I filled up on everything.
I know. I got one bowl just to see what it was like, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, what was it yesterday?
Alex Dean.
You guys were cooking. I just kept wandering in there because I skipped lunch. It's like 2:00. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go eat something. I go and eat.
It was
come
done
back.
like right after
and I'm like, well, I guess I'll eat again. just had more and more. But the bread was good. Had that with honey for my dessert, and then grape dumplings after that or before that.
Yes, grape dumplings. If y'all don't know what grape dumplings are, I mean, I you know, dumplings and grape juice, sweet grape. It's a dessert, and I heard about it the day before. I heard about it Thursday or no Wednesday.
Yeah, started
Courtney.
texting right then.
Yeah, Courtney was like, ask Natalie to make you some grape dumplings. So immediately, I want grape dumplings, and lo and behold,
Less than 24 hours later.
I got them. I got them. So
Yeah. And then,
morning, Sister Jessie, Nene, Brother Drew, all the fam showing up today. But yeah, grape dumplings. I'm on another. Now I want apple. Now I want peach.
I know, right? When you tried them, you're like, all right, well, I'm Seminole now.
Yeah, Seminole. Stongo. That's all right though. That's all right. I'm gonna enjoy all of it. I'm going to enjoy all of it. But yeah, Jeremiah Williams did a good job. If you didn't catch it, it's still on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, CNA-Tour, on YouTube, and then you can scroll down from here. It should be on there.
I think we'll make a playlist of all of our speaker nights on our YouTube. I'll just go in there, make one, so that way if anybody ever needs anything, they can see it. And then, hopefully we do a big O series. Like I've been thinking lately of doing 5 and 5 speaker nights in a row.
5 speaker nights in a row.
But, we just need to find 5 days in a row that we're not doing something.
I know, right? Good luck.
Yeah. So it might be way off in the future, but eventually we'll try to get more speaker nights, because that is one request we get, is people want more speaker nights.
Good morning, Maya.
To see them wherever they are.
Yucky.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. I mean, just giving people the opportunity, and like we always talk about, we recover out loud. I mean, we need to make it like normalize talking about addiction and how because everybody knows what the problem is, right? Yep. I mean, everybody understands what the problem is. And it may seem simple to them, it may be complicated. But what we want to normalize is talking about,
the solution.
The solution. That's got to be like the main, I love talking about the solution, because what may work for me may not work for another person. So let's find all these different avenues to, to a better life,
Yeah, because Jeremiah, I think, had a new approach, like where he found a lot of mental exercises, the gym, all that stuff. So that's how he, is active in his sobriety and recovery after going through Teen Challenge. And then we have other people going through, the California route or
New Jersey
route or Oklahoma. Like there's different,
so many different ways
and everything. So, she's up there at Sand Creek.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, Larry Kane. Thank you, my niece Maya, Miss Maya.
It's gonna be head teen in December.
All right. Hopefully.
Yeah, unless they do some adventure.
Yeah. But back to what you were saying about, I got a couple of friends that went through Teen Challenge or Adult Challenge, or a couple of good friends, and they've had success, So I mean, it's just like I said, you just gotta keep trying, you just gotta find what works for you and ride that wave, because I know me being in California and coming home, like in California, everywhere you turn, there's a sober living, there's a rehab, there's a program. People are always doing something. They're making like sobriety look cool out there. Then you come home and it's like you have to like have some kind of grit to go back to the, around, I came back to the same town I toured at, so, what I did was I surrounded myself with people that were like minded.
Yep.
I got an AA. Like that was like my main thing is like I'm gonna come back and jump right in the middle of my AA, family. Which that's what they became was family. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Margaret. But yeah, just there's just got to be different. It can't just be my way.
Yeah.
I feel blessed that I found a way out. But we just got to provide all these different ways to help people tell their story. Because if you've never told your story, I would recommend that you start trying to find ways to do that. Because I promise you, everybody has a story, and you can save somebody's life. That's I say this all the time. All the wrong choices I've ever made in my life can be used to help save somebody else's. That's amazing to me. That's amazing about recovery. So just want to encourage people. Mr. Blaine.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I could play.
Yeah,
Put this
you should
comment.
probably just put it on the
on
board.
There we go.
There we go, Mr. Woody Blaine.
Good morning, Dave, Desiree.
That's right. That's right, Woody. Appreciate that comment.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that comment. Desiree, good morning. Brother Dave. Yeah, I felt good. Felt good. Felt good about last night.
Yep.
Felt good. I was tired though,
Oh, yeah.
I was super tired. I think I was asleep by like 10:30.
Yeah, I was knocked out last night. Then Jerica come home. She whispers in my ear. She's like, "You forgot to get the mouse out of the sticky trap." And I'm just like, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm tired.
Like it's going anywhere.
But these mice in my house.
See, Jericho, he used to fight ISIS. Now he fights Mises. So, yeah, give my boy a break. Give my boy a break.
I know. So, had to do that this morning. So,
as long as the sticky trap ain't hopping around.
Yeah. No, this one looked like it was coming off. I was scared it was going to bite me. But, yeah.
Brian? Good morning, Joshua.
Good morning.
Well, should we go ahead? Mingo?
Yeah, Mingo with his wise
Mingo,
words.
do you got anything you want to share with us this morning? Yeah, this guy. All right, Mingo's. Glad you're here, brother.
I think he's
Keep coming back.
He's at the pumpkin patch today.
Keep coming back, Mingo.
All right. You want to read?
No, go ahead.
Like my voice, but all right. Okay.
Go ahead. You got it.
All right. October 18th. Oh, I got to click too. All right. See, this is why you should read. All right. So, October 18th. But we have to stick by the wisdom of our ancestors. Paula Weaselhead, blood. A long time ago, the elders and our ancestors learned to walk on the earth and to live in harmony. They were taught the laws which govern everything, and they were taught the traditional values. This wisdom should be made available to the younger generations. We need to speak to the elders and learn from them. We need to do this so we can pass the knowledge on to our children. My Creator, help me learn the wisdom of my ancestors.
Aho, aho. Good morning, brother Randy. Just woke up hating, huh? Stongo, Nat. My niece Sonia. Good morning, Kimberly. I think, teaching about, learning about the teachings of our elders, our ancestors. I feel like we've missed out on so much. I feel like, our people had to give up a lot, to be a part of this modern world. But I also think about, there's a lot of us that are still trying to hold on. There's a lot of us that still have, what we have left. We're trying to hold on to that. Um, I remember, being in my addiction and realizing, how important these things were. But I never put myself in the position to make that, you know, uh, a priority in my life. So today, I get the opportunity, I get clarity. I get clarity from sobering up. I get clarity whenever I wake up in the morning and I ask the Creator to put His will into my life. And I've learned to ask for these things, that I missed out on. Uh, when we had, them elders around that would take the time to teach us these types of things. And maybe I feel like there's some gatekeepers out there, people that only want you to know a certain this or certain that, or don't want you to know more than them, or but at the same time, I've learned to pray for these teachings. I've learned to talk to the Creator about what's on my heart. And I've been fortunate enough to, just be included in, the few ceremonies that I have taken part in. You know, these are things that, I was told you can't go over these things, you can't go around them. They're always going to be there in front of you. So, for me, it starts with that morning prayer. It starts with the Creator, Him being able to put His will into my life. That's where it starts. First, I got to get off. I got to get off the drugs. I got to get off the alcohol. You got to have that clarity to because I can want it all day while I'm drunk and high. Because I know it's a good life. But then whenever I do get sober, it's kind of like, am I, as an alcoholic and an addict, am I gonna try to just want things to fit me, where I'm always winning, and you know, uh when it comes to some kind of turmoil, comes to some kind of, something that I gotta deal with. I feel like that's when these teachings come in to play. That's whenever these things start to happen in my life that I have no control over. And I can turn to the Creator and ask, for that help. Put my faith where my fear used to live. So, there's, man, if we could just, go back to when our people were pure, before the drugs, before the alcohol, and before Columbus. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
For 1492.
No. But, realistically, realistically, we got to find a way today. We got to find a way to deal with the things that we've been handed. And with me, it starts with me turning to the Creator and letting Him allow the things that I need to know in my life. I've got great people in my life today. I'm very, very blessed in that aspect. You know, and I feel like I just keep being surrounded myself with the people that's gonna help me find these answers, gonna help me find, a solution to, to to the way that I used before. I used to handle things all backwards. I thought God was like Santa Claus. That's how I used to pray. I would pray, man, for the dumbest stuff, like, and wonder why they didn't come through. And so today, when I think about our ancestors, I think about a pure heart. I think about the basics. They didn't have much. They didn't need much. You know, they needed Mother Earth and everything that she provided, and with that, they were happy.
Mhm.
You know, now I feel like if my phone's off, you know, my phone goes dead. You know, like
Yeah, your prayers weren't answered.
yeah, my prayers weren't answered. You know,
Yep.
start cussing around. You know, feel like I'm missing out on the world because I don't know what's going on Facebook. You know, my peace gets disturbed real easy. But I'm realizing that now. You know, I'm realizing that now. And I see where I got to set my phone down and I just got to get my feet on the ground and turn to the creator. You know, I need, you know, as much as I do it, I don't feel like I do it enough. You know, so we do need to get back to, you know, our ancestors, you know, to their teachings. Can we live the way that they live? No, but what we can do is turn to the creator first. You know, that's got to be, you know, when I read that this morning, that's what came to mind, you know, cuz I feel like that's what our ancestors did. You know, they turned to the creator, you know, and it gets tough. I'm not going to lie. It gets tough, you know, cuz I feel like I need control of everything,
Mhm.
you know, but slowly but surely, you know, I start to realize that I need to put my faith in the creator. Let me sit down somewhere. Let me get out of the creator's way and let him do his job. You know, let him do his work. You know, I wouldn't call it a job, but you know,
Yeah.
let him do his work and watch the people that come through my life and make a difference, you know, and I don't know. I'm just gonna keep rambling. Yeah, just gonna
Keep
keep
going in
rambling.
circles.
Now that I can just kick back and
Yep,
just
and just
have this,
relax. These things are game changers. I've
but
only been on here like 3 days, but still.
so Mingo, how do you turn to your ancestors? Mm, all right. Aho,
Alright.
Mingo. Aho. Ah, ah, aho, Mingo.
Good words as always.
Go ahead, brother. Let him have it. Let him have it.
Uh, Whenever I read this, I was thinking more of our culture revolves around our elders, the older generations passing on these traditions. There's no written way or written version of our ways, or there's no um documents like saying it. It's all word of mouth and teachings in person, and so we often lose a lot. Every generation we lose a lot,
Yeah.
whether it's because the younger one wasn't ready to listen, which I know I fell into that category for a while because I had kind of like Hawk was saying how he had an identity crisis whenever he was younger because I was like the only native in my school. And so I was like, well, I'll just, kind of fit in with the regular population and then
White
not
privilege.
embrace, yeah, my culture. Because I was like, well, I'm half white. So, but,
So am
and
I. So
so,
am I.
and so I think, there's a lot of reasons why maybe the younger generation didn't listen to their elders until they came around. But I think it's all in the time that it was meant to be. So now I feel like I value our traditions more than I would have back then, and now
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure.
more open to hearing all sorts of different aspects of it. I'm more open to hearing, the Cheyenne side and the Arapaho side and the Comanche side that's in me. And so I know, yeah, I'm sorry, but
Madiwaka. Madiwaka.
yeah. And I think that's what needs to happen is we all need that moment in our lives to finally embrace who we are, embrace where we came from, and listen to our elders that do have that knowledge, and have them pass it down to us, so that way we can carry that on. Like, so now I want to teach my kids more about our traditions, and then my wife wants to teach them about her culture too. And
What's her
so,
culture?
half white, half Mexican,
Oh,
but
okay. Shout
and
out.
so
Jericho. Shout out.
and so we want them to have all the wisdom and figure out where they feel the most connected to,
Yeah.
because I know, yeah, back then I remember feeling connected, but and then, like I said, like it was just a gray time in my life for years and years, and then the connection finally comes back, and now I'm embracing it a lot more than I did back then. like I told you, like whenever the last time I gourd danced, I was like, oh, I'll just use my stuff from the last time. Pulled out this fan. This fan's like this big, and I was like, dang, well, I guess I'm not doing that. But yeah, I didn't realize it's been 20 years since I gourd danced, but now we're trying to see where we can grow. I think us being in this position just in work, we're learning cultures and
For
traditions,
sure.
so that way
Culture is the solution.
we can bring it to the recovery realm too, and so that way we're trying to help others while we're learning along the way, and I think that's big for us. And then just being open to hearing, because like one family may do it this way, one family may do it this way, but just open to hearing all of them and figuring out what feels right for you.
Yeah.
Trying to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in. We're just going
Yeah, we're
live.
just
Yep. Come
Facebook.
on in.
Is this
Come
for
on
free
in.
cupcakes? Sorry, we're
Oh
getting
yeah.
interrupted by important stuff.
We got some
I know there's
cupcakes in here
cupcakes
right
coming through.
now.
Yeah, the meditation can wait if there's gonna be.
Yeah. Let me get this mic out my face and give me a cupcake me. Cupcake me. But yeah, I think it's very important that like Darian was saying, just the ability to realize that we have an opportunity to hold on to what we got. I think that's very important. For a long time, I had some grandmas. I had a bunch of grandmas. Bunch of grandmas, man. They would try to let us know about things that happened in their life, how it was when they were kids, and I used to just daydream about those things and think like, wow, like we are really missing out on a lot. So I just summed it up to that, like it's just gone. So just being able to have this opportunity, the creator blessed me with another chance at life. So for that I'm very thankful, very grateful, very try to be as humble as I can. Before we do these lives, I'll even say a prayer like, please, Creator, do your work through me. Let me be a vessel of your work. Let me reach the people that need to hear this. So we can't preach it enough that the culture is the solution.
Absolutely.
The culture is where it's at. For our people. And you ain't even got to be native. We're not no kind of gatekeepers. We're not the ones to sit here and tell you what's right or what's wrong. If it makes you feel good, then why not? Long as you ain't disrespecting nobody's ways or, taking something that's not yours and trying to make it your own. I mean, all do whatever makes you feel good. Get in touch. If you don't know where you come from or who you are, man, I would make that a point. I would make that a point to realize, you could be carrying around something that you may not even understand why. Might just be your calling. You never know. Like Darian here, he's a direct descendant of Chief Little Raven. I mean, I think that's awesome. Like, I ain't got nobody like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just from some crazy Indians. Like,
Well, I'm from those too. So.
but to be a direct descendant, like, uh, I don't know. Like, I think about my son. Like, my son's name was Isaac. Isaac, and that was Chief Little Raven's son too. His name was Isaac. So I was thinking, I spelled my son's name Issac. When we went to go, I was a pallbearer for Christine Little Raven, and I looked at the grave next to hers, and it said Isaac Little Raven, spelled just the same way that I spelled his name. And that was like the coolest thing to me to realize, like wow, like he was only 3 or 4 generations from Chief Little Raven. I mean, that's powerful to me. the blood is there. It's just up to us to follow up on
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, to figure out what to do with that blood.
Yeah, figure out, find out that lineage, or that historical trauma. It's in our DNA. It is in our DNA. The things that happen to our people. We carry that around with us. But we also carry around the blood of the ancestors who made sure that we're still here. So that just that could be a whole nother whole nother thing. But
There's a lot of strength in every single one of us. It's just
yeah,
what to do with that strength, and that's the
definitely
key. And
you got to find it.
Yeah.
You or give it a chance. Give it a chance. Man, don't you person that think they got to smoke weed all the time. Get out of God's way. Get out of God's way and give Him a chance. You won't have to turn to these substances. You won't have to be out of your mind just to deal with life, because that's not really dealing with life. Never thought there'd be a time in my life where I wouldn't smoke weed. And here I am. 3.5 years sober. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thunk it?
I don't know.
Not me. What about you, Mingo? All right, Mingo. Well, should we jump off into these?
Yeah, we can. Also, if anybody has any, pieces of wisdom
Yes,
that
Natalie,
they learned,
everybody has a culture.
throw them in the comments so that way
Yeah.
we can read. So, I mean, it may be something that we
Everyone
need to hear.
has a culture.
Mm-hmm. I gotta figure out how to work this microphone stand. All right. What else?
I'm eating this.
Yeah. So victim services, they just came in to kind of bring awareness to their program. So they do a lot of support for people that are victims of domestic violence and everything like that. And so they dropped off their flyers.
Took it off.
If you are experiencing any of those, domestic violence is the main thing, and they will help you, get into a shelter, try to get you on your feet, leave that situation and everything. If you want to call them, just 405-422-7476. And maybe they'll give you a cupcake, just like Barry's devouring right now. Also, a side question, we brought it up at the end of the live yesterday. We just need some more feedback. Is do you feel Barry's approach, Mingo's approach, my approach, Carmela's approach of how we talk, how we present ourselves during these lives makes you feel more connected? And then would it improve if we became more formal, more professional? Or do you think that would actually diminish the connection? We are trying to figure out how hard we got to fight
wouldn't even
to
get
stay
on
ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. And so, anytime you guys comment and let us know, like just being ourselves helps, that gives us more reason to back up our claim that us being us is the reason why we can connect to our people.
I mean, I'm rough, rugged, and raw.
Yeah.
Outlaw rolling down the
What
shaw.
was it? R&R was rugged and raw. But yeah. All right. Now we'll get into our announcements.
Nephew Alan.
So we will start with Talkspace. So Talkspace is our virtual counseling service. We have a lot of spots open, so that way people can get this free counseling service at no charge. It's completely anonymous. We don't see who signs up. The easiest way to sign up is going to the link below, which is www.talkspace.com/CHATOR. And then whenever it asks for organizational name, you'll put in Restore, and that is what makes it free. And then you'll be able to match with a counselor. You'll do 2 video sessions a month, and then you can message them at any time. And then it does adhere to like court guidelines, so it does satisfy those requirements. And so anybody that needs counseling, it is absolutely free. Oh, we got a whole office was watching. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, we're getting all quiet trying
I
to
know
read.
we're trying to read. I got one eye. So
Yeah,
I can barely.
I'm over here trying to read through the smoke. All right. For October, we do ship out, themed boxes, and our theme for this month is boo bags. So comes with Narcan, fentanyl test kits, HIV test kits, condoms, Plan B, educational materials, and then a toothbrush and some toothpaste. We've shipped out a ton already. I think we got like probably 25 downstairs we got to drop off. So it's completely free. And it could save your life. It could, help you be safe.
Boo boo.
Yeah,
You never know.
absolutely.
Protect yourself.
Protect yourself and others. So, and then next on the list we have, if my mouse would work. I don't know if it changed. There we go. All right. So to stay up to date with our activities, you can text TOR to 888-580-4TOR.
Shout out to Brand Logic.
Yeah, it'll keep you up with our meetings, our events, gourd dances, anything like that. And so that way you can stay in the loop. And, we hope to get more people at these events that may have missed them because they're, not on social media or they missed a post. So hopefully they can either just get a text message and then that will be fine. And then there are 2 Tuesdays left for Zumba and yoga. So they're Tuesday nights in October at 1950 South Shepherd. Zumba starts at 6 and then it goes until 7, and then it is followed by yoga at 7 to 7:30, and then that is by the Reader couple. Next Friday. So yeah, Domingo Reader. Yeah, next Friday we will be in Hammond, Oklahoma at the Elder Spooky Night, and this is an event by Pathways. So it's from 3 to 6. It'll be at the ERC. They're gonna have, I think, pumpkin carving or pumpkin painting, pounded meat making class. We'll do a live podcast because we did get a lot of.
They call that pemmican.
I don't know. I just call it pounded meat. But but yeah, we'll be there to do another open mic podcast. We had a lot of people say they liked the one that we did at the carnival, and we liked it because we didn't really have to do much. We just had to sit there and talk.
Put the headphones on and
people
just
watch
everybody out.
It was great. And then next Saturday we will be host Gourd Clan at the October Masquerade and Benefit Dance sponsored by the Colony Labor Day Powwow Committee. And so we hope to see you there. We always bring extra gourds, extra shawls.
Come and jam out.
Yeah, so that way you can dance with
out.
us. That same weekend, Starhawk Society is having their powwow at the Respect Gym in Concho. So we might go out there on Sunday to dance, maybe show some support. Starhawk has been supportive of our Gourd Clan.
We appreciate you.
Yes,
all the bros over there.
And so, we'll try to go out there and support them. November 2nd. So this will be the weekend after. Just hear you guys breathing hard. Oh, maybe I need to move this. Down. Oh, your music is just gone. All right. November 2nd, we will have our All Nations Recovery Gourd Clan benefit dance. So this will be in Clinton, and we are just promoting recovery and promoting people coming back to the circle. So that way, they can heal, they can be welcomed back into the communities. And so that's why we're trying to do that. I know now I'm all self-conscious about my breathing.
You ever seen them Cheech and Chong movies where he grabs the mic, he's like, and then.
Well, you could do it. You could reenact it. All right. Let me breathe. Yeah. How far back do we gotta go? Maybe I'll lower it.
Good mics.
Yeah, they're super good.
Thank goodness for good mics.
It's when we were reading. Oh. So it's not when we're talking that much, but when we're just super quiet. All right. November 9th, there's a memorial dance also in Clinton. This will be for Tony Pawnee. So we're going to go out there just to support the family. Anytime there's a memorial dance, I think we try to go out to support the family because we know how hard grief is and what grief can lead to if it's not, if
sure.
it's not dealt with in a healthy way. And so we'll be out there. Now I'm still self-conscious about
I know.
Then I rub your big bunion.
I'm gonna get an email later. Be like, what are you guys?
Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
you
what are you talking about? This is supposed to be a meditation.
Breathing.
November 23rd. All right, I'll try to get serious. There will be the Weatherford JOM powwow. This will be at the Weatherford Middle School. We're gonna try to go out there and support the honored educator, which is Terry Lindsay,
Mr. Lindsay.
and he's part of Tradition Not Addiction. So he does a lot of work in the schools, in the communities
Yes.
for the youth, and so he does, teach a lot about the culture, and so that's one great thing is seeing him on head staff for that. December 7th is our next big dance after our November 2nd dance. So this is called the Circle of Giving. We're going to try to use this as a way to gather toy donations for youth that that are dealing with substance use in their household. So the ones that are secondary victims of addiction, and so we want to be able to give them a lot of support, gifts, and everything like that around the holidays, because that is a tough time, especially being a kid going through all that. And so we hope to see you guys there. That'll be at the Gary ERC. What? November 13th, powwow dance class. It'll be at the Concho ERC from 6 to 8.
Dear woman herself.
Yep. Once we get a flyer, we'll add it to our flyers. But yeah, the last one went good. Mingo was there, unless he was sleeping. But allegedly he was there. But they said they got a little bit over 60 people there just to learn the ways. So that's another way that
that's awesome.
They're passing down traditions.
That is awesome.
And then
keep doing your thing, Aunt Corinne. We appreciate you.
Well, Brady meetings. I always let you go into this one.
And then
my microphone way over there.
Monday, Mending Mondays, here at 1950 South Shepherd, here in El Reno. Mending Broken Hearts is dealing with grief. I feel like I get the most out of those meetings. I mean, I'm in recovery. Talking circle is good, not to knock talking circle, but I get the most out of Mending Broken Hearts because I realize now how big grief had to do with my mental health and where my life, took the turn, because I didn't know how to deal with these things, in a healthy way. So, I love the fact that we have these available now. And then on Tuesday nights, 721 Frisco Ave in Clinton, Oklahoma, at the library, Miss Mackenzie Wache has a talking circle at 7:00. And then Thursday nights here at 1950 South Shepherd, here in wait. On Tuesday nights in Watonga. They have a talking circle. Not a talking circle. Oh my God. Tuesday nights in Watonga, they have these informal gatherings, which is an AA meeting that we need more people from the Blaine County area, to know that, you have a chance to catch a good meeting with some good people. And that's on Tuesday nights at the East Side in Legion Park in the Hut at 7:00 on Tuesdays. And then on Thursdays, like last night, we had our speaker meeting, but our usual meeting time is at 7:00 here at 1950 South Shepherd in El Reno, Oklahoma. Then on Friday nights, we have a 12-step meeting, which goes a little bit more in depth into the Wellbriety book and a little bit more action where you put, pen to paper. So, hope I didn't confuse y'all enough.
And yeah, that I was super confused. Got any? Let me see if I missed anything.
No, we appreciate all the comments.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that say?
What about us being professional would diminish the connection? Dang, now I'm gonna be
Yeah,
breathing in
you-
the microphone again.
Just
Just let it go.
it reminds me of those Cheech and Chong
Yeah,
movies.
I know we're gonna watch it, and then we're gonna hear the breathing. We're gonna lose it right whenever we hear us just.
I don't care.
Got anything else? Otherwise, we're just gonna be
Now
breathing.
put lotion on your dry ass ankle.
Yeah.
No, that's it for me.
Good.
I went way off in left field.
Yep.
So
Well,
be waiting on that email. So we appreciate everybody that tunes in. We'll try to be a little bit more professional tomorrow, or no, Monday. But aho.